In this week's Fresh Produce Market Overview, we discuss why onion prices are currently 66% higher than a year ago and why most vegetable prices can trend downwards over the coming week. All in this week's episode, so make sure to stay tuned. Hi, I'm Dr. Johnny van der Merwe and welcome to this week's AMT Fresh Produce Market Overview. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook where we look at the latest price trends and news in the fresh produce markets of South Africa. All made possible by Standard Bank, Nile.ag and Halfway Toyota. The rand strengthened significantly over the past week and is trading at R16.24 per US dollar at the moment, which is mostly due to higher interest rates locally. The Brent crude oil price remains below the $100 mark with possible higher production in Iran and Saudi Arabia and much uncertainty about global demand. The latest price currently trades at $97 per barrel. Both these factors are now moving in the right direction and can possibly put a damper on our local inflation rates, which can prevent sharp increases in interest rates going further. Last week, the national average potato price decreased by 1% to R43.39 per 10 kilogram bag, mostly due to low demand on our local markets, while the average Class 1 price traded lower on R45.42. We are again expecting this price to decrease this week due to limited demand on the markets. The latest tomato price decreased by 1% to R13.62 per kilogram, while the Class 1 price decreased to R14.17 last week and is 121% higher than a year ago. But it increased by 21% the past week, which could mean that tomato prices can start to decrease again. The latest carrot price increased by 8% to R3.86 due to 10% lower volumes the past week. The Class 1 price also increased, trading on R4.22 last week. Low demand can result in lower prices the coming week, but prices may recover towards the end of the month when demand is likely to increase again. The latest onion price, which is currently 66% higher than a year ago, increased again the past week to R5.93 per kilogram, with the Class 1 onion price currently on R6.06. Many producers decided not to plant onions this year due to very low prices and low profitability levels last year. As a result, less onions were planted in Limpopo, especially where lots of rain in the Brits area also resulted in lower yields. The seasonal index indicates that prices can decrease over the next few weeks, but limited supplies to the markets can keep prices on a higher than expected level. The latest cabbage price decreased to R3.23, while garlic prices decreased to R54.37 per kilogram. Spinach prices decreased by 10% to R3.33, while the latest sweet potato price decreased to R2.76 last week. Pepper prices stayed on its higher level, increasing by 6% to R19.04 per kilogram, which is currently 46% higher than a year ago. The pumpkin price increased slightly over the past week to R3.42 last week. The pumpkin price increased slightly to R3.46 last week. The pumpkin price increased slightly to R3.42 per kilogram. This section was brought to you by Nile Marketplace. Nile connects fresh produce buyers and sellers by providing a platform for direct and secure transactions. Their digital solutions aim to solve issues such as price discovery, quality verification, payments, and traceability. Go check out their website now at Nile.ag. Also make sure to contact Andrew and his excellent team at Halfway Toyota for the best prices and service in the country for the Toyota of your choice. When looking at the fruit markets, we saw high demand that resulted in most fruit prices to increase the past week. The banana price increased to R5.45, while the Class 1 price decreased to R5.78. We are, however, expecting low demand and prices this week. Apple prices increased to R6.97, with the Class 1 price on R7.33. The pear price also increased to R7.37, with the Class 1 price currently on R8.40. Apple and pear prices may continue to trend upwards over the coming weeks due to lower expected supplies on the markets. The average orange price increased by 12% to R2.44 due to 15% lower volumes on the local markets, while the Class 1 price increased to R2.63. The latest lemon price traded on R2.85 per kilogram. We are expecting citrus prices to remain on current levels due to higher than usual volumes. The amount of citrus that can be exported will determine to a large extent our local prices as well. We are currently seeing 143% higher avo volumes on our local markets, and avo prices are trading about 28% lower than a year ago. The latest price, however, increased slightly to R12.38 last week, while the Class 1 price increased to R13.46. For the coming week, we are expecting slightly higher prices again due to slightly higher demand. Table grape prices increased to R57.77, while the latest pineapple price stayed on R6.91 per kilogram. Make sure to contact Halfway Toyota for the best prices and service in the country for the Toyota of your choice. This broadcast was made possible by Standard Bank, Nile.ag and Halfway Toyota. I'm Dr. Johnny van der Merwe and thank you for watching.